Texas Republicans are pushing for a referendum to decide whether the state should secede from the U.S. The demand for Texans to be allowed to vote on the issue in 2023 was a measure adopted in the Texas GOP's party platform following last week's state convention in Houston.
You guys will never believe this, but Republican lawmakers from the state of Texas, the Lone Star State, as they so proudly call themselves, they're drafting a resolution to get the hell up out of America. They would like to secede from the United States in 2023. And they got a list of grievances that I'm sure will not surprise you guys. First of which being that Joe Biden, the guy who won the popular vote by 7 million votes in the last presidential election, they believe that this guy was illegitimately elected president to the United States government. Again, never mind the fact that 7 million more citizens voted for Biden. They think he's illegitimate.
If you count the legal votes, I easily win. If you count the illegal votes, they can try to steal the election from us.
Also, unsurprisingly, Texas state representatives, they would also like a ban on abortion because, again, to these people, abortion is one of the greatest evils ever perpetuated on mankind, according to sweet baby Jesus. And last but not least, the Lone Star State would like to finally have their way and create their own country in Texas. They would like to secede from the Union. I want to read a quote from the resolution or referendum. Quote, pursuant to Article 1, Section 1 of the Texas Constitution, the federal government has impaired our right of local self-government. Therefore, federally mandated legislation that infringes upon the 10th Amendment rights of Texas should be ignored, opposed, refused, and nullified. Let's ignore like a few things, right? Like let's ignore the fact that we fought the bloodiest war in this country's history, a civil war, back in the 1860s to settle this question. Let's ignore that fact. Let's ignore the fact that they can't legally, they have no way of actually doing this. And this is just BS. Politicians posturing and trying to signal to a base that they are the truest and reddest and the most thorough Republicans of all time. Like, let's ignore that that's what's going on here. I think the stupidest thing about this is that the people who do the most flag waving, chest thumping about how patriotic they are, about how American loving they are, America first, yada, yada, yada. These are the people who actually hate the country most as it's presently constituted. That's just the fact. Like, these people hate the country. You can't claim to love America and say that, like, oh, I want to get the hell out of here and I want to secede and I hate the people in it. Like, these people hate America more than any group of people probably in existence. I'm talking about more than death to America people abroad. Like, these folks hate the country and they really tell on themselves when they do like this.